Medical supplies and equipment. By watching this video, you will learn to explain the difference between supplies and equipment. Name various medical supplies and equipment. Classify medical supplies and equipment according to general function. And describe the specific uses of different medical supplies and equipment. Let's begin with medical supplies. They are items that have to be replaced on a regular basis. They include disposables, expendables or consumables, reusable items, and other items with a short lifespan. Meanwhile, medical equipment refers to expensive machines and furniture, durable items that last for years, standalone items, and freestanding ones. In this video, we'll classify medical supplies and equipment according to 8 general functions, namely sterilization, protection, emergency and first aid, diagnostics and monitoring, laboratory, surgery, patient care and treatment, and mobility. First, we have sterilization equipment, which destroy all types of microorganisms on objects to prevent the spread of disease. Sterilization equipment involve either physical or chemical methods. These machines include autoclave, hot air oven, radiation sterilizer, chemiclave, ethylene oxide, or ETO sterilizer, plasma sterilizer, Next, we have protective supplies. They prevent the spread of infection or illness during medical procedures and examinations. By acting as a barrier against hazardous substances, they protect both the wearer and the patient. The following are examples of protective supplies. Surgical cap, goggles, surgical mask, respirator, face shield, medical apron, surgical gown, surgical gloves, shoe cover, Now let's talk about supplies and equipment for emergencies and first aid. These items are used to treat people who are injured or seriously ill. They include adhesive bandage, aspirator, elastic bandage, defibrillator, foil blanket, oropharyngeal airway. Oxygen mask. Oxygen tank. Resuscitation bag or mask. Spinal board. Splint. Stretcher. Triangular bandage. Ventilator. Medical supplies and equipment can also be used for diagnostics and monitoring. That is, they are designed to check the state of a patient's body functions. By doing so, they are able to detect any illness or injury that the patient has and assess how serious the condition is. Examples of diagnostic and monitoring supplies and equipment are Oroscope, computerized tomography, or CT scanner, electrocardiograph, endoscope, examination table, fetal monitor, glucometer, magnetic image resonance, or MRI scanner, ophthalmoscope, pen light, pulse oximeter, reflex hammer, scale, slit lamp, sphygmomanometer, spirometer, stethoscope, thermometer, tongue depressor, tonometer, ultrasound machine, vital signs monitor, X-ray machine, next up are laboratory supplies and equipment. These items are used for testing and analyzing samples of body fluids or solids collected from patients, especially blood, urine, stool, and tissue. The following items are used for laboratory testing and analysis: alcohol burner, balance, beaker, Blood bank analyzer. Bijou bottle. Brush. Centrifuge. Chemistry analyzer. Colorimeter. Cover glass. Dropping bottle. Drying rack. Funnel. Graduated cylinder. Hand counter. Hemocytometer. Hemoglobin meter. Lancet. Micropipette. Microscope. Microscopic slide. Petri dish. Pipette. Pipette filler. Reagent bottle. Refrigerator and freezer. Spatula. Staining rack. Stool container. Test tube. Test tube rack. Universal container or bottle. Wash bottle. It's time to discuss surgery supplies and equipment. They're used when making and closing cuts in the body, in order to remove or fix damaged organs, or to improve the appearance of body parts. Here are several items used for major and minor surgical procedures. Anesthesia machine. Arm support. Basin. Basin stand. Cotton wool. Dressing drum. Dressing pad. Forceps. Gallipot. Gauze. Hamper. Headlight. Instrument tray. Kick bucket. Kidney dish. Mayo stand. Operating table. Positioning device. Razor. Scalpel. Surgical scissors. Surgical staplers and staples. Surgical stirrups. Surgical table pads. Suture. Tape. Trolley. Utility table. Supplies and equipment for patient care and treatment are normally used for giving medicines or for looking after patients who have difficulty performing daily functions by themselves. Such items include ampule, ampule cutter, bedpan, cannula, drip stand, ear syringe, feeding tube, hospital bed, infant or baby incubator, intravenous or IV infusion set, infusion pump, medicine cup, medicine spoon, needle, ORS spoon, pacemaker, screen, syringe, tablet counting tray, timer, tourniquet, urinal, Urinary catheter. Urine drainage bag. Lastly, mobility devices help people who have problems moving around to enjoy greater freedom and independence and feel less pain. They are typically used by people who have disabilities or injuries, and by older adults. The following are mobility devices: cane, crutches, walker, wheelchair, summary. First, medical supplies are items that have to be replaced on a regular basis. They include disposables, expendables or consumables, reusable items, and other items with a short lifespan. Second, medical equipment refers to expensive machines and furniture, durable items that last for years, standalone items, and freestanding items. Third, medical supplies and equipment can be classified according to general function. That is, they can be used for sterilization, protection, emergency and first aid, diagnostics and monitoring, laboratory testing and analysis, surgery, patient care and treatment, and patient mobility. On a final note, some medical supplies and equipment may have more than one function. Let's take a quiz to check your understanding. You will see the correct answers toward the end of the video. 1. Choose the correct answer. Two. Match the items in the left column with the correct items in the right column. 3. Match the items in the left column with the correct items in the right column. 4. Match the items in the picture with the correct names on the right. 5. Match the items in the picture with the correct names on the right. 6. Identify the medical devices in the picture. 7. Identify the medical devices in the picture. 8. Choose the correct answer. 9. Choose the correct answer. 10. Match the items in the left column with the correct items in the right column. Good job on completing the quiz. Here are the correct answers.